What appears to be some kind of UFO was just spotted in Las Vegas. There are allegedly a lot of flights canceled because of this thing in the sky. What do y'all think of this?
Well, since Noah asked, this is what I think. As a person who actually lives in Las Vegas, I have a lot of videos to show. I actually thought the news wasn't going to cover this, but they did. But you know how they always try to cover up things. A meteorologist says that there's a good chance that what people saw that night was a phenomenon known as light pillars. This is what a light pillar looks like. Here's another picture, and this is what they saw. They're calling it a weather phenomenon. Literal same way they said the green sky was a phenomenon. Or what about in Spain when the sky was turned orange? Keep playing and think we don't live on a magical planet. Keep playing and thinking that this world is not shifting to an avatar planet state. And the beings who were once interacting with this planet before the vibratory rate of consciousness fell are here. Now I'm finna show y'all my video footage. Here's April.
There's a picture right there. So you see the moon is right there, right? And then you see a light right there.
Now do you see that light? Do you see that light? And that one. Now this next video is September.
Light's right there. The moon's behind the mountain.
That's a tree. That's the horizon of the city right there. This is the sky. Let's go to December.
What the fuck?
And of course, you already saw this on the 23rd. Now we know there are some extraterrestrials that have been helping the government and have been helping the government since the 1960s. And we're keeping this planet just the way it is at this vibratory rate. But the shifts and awakening that's happening with this planet is unstoppable. But they can try. But it looks like we got help coming in soon. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all remember in 2020 when everybody said when Saturn and Jupiter aligned, everybody would get powers on December 21st? Well, now we about to be in 2023 where Pluto enters Aquarius. Pluto represents transformation. First destroying, then rebuilding things. AKA the government, this matrix. So tell me, what do y'all think is going to happen in 2023? Stay dangerous.
President Vladimir Putin says that he got nuclear weapons that are invincible and that the nuclear arms race is back on, threatening to turn tensions with Washington into a new Cold War.
So do y'all remember all that? And TikTok, this is scripted for entertainment purposes, not real, all of that. Now y'all know how y'all been seeing UFO sightings, lots of them around the world. Now I'm finna tell y'all why you shouldn't be worried about this propaganda that they always trying to instill fear into people. Watch this.
Haven't heard came to me from two insiders, Bob Dean and Pete Peterson, where both of them independently told me that in the year 1990, all of the nuclear warheads in the US and in the USSR completely melted down, became radioactively inert, and even the missiles themselves would just sputter around and wouldn't even fly a straight trajectory anymore.
Former USA officers present evidence of UFOs tampering with nuclear weapons, just like when the UFOs flew over the White House. And they said it was weather related. Same thing with them saying that these are light pillars affected by the cold weather. They're letting it be known that we do have technology and we will pull up and make sure y'all see us. Even if y'all want to keep trying to cover them up in the clouds.
Most amazing thing is that cloud up there, which was generated by the engine, is just a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen. It's water vapor. And in about an hour's time, someone in Mississippi is going to get wet washing. It will actually rain.
Can you tell what's real or fake anymore? Are we actually even getting real rain? I don't know, but I'm letting y'all know that they're letting you know that they done pulled up. And because it's people like you watching videos like this, all of this unification, these little fear tactics that they try to do, please, do you know the cosmic beings who are trying to help this planet physically and spiritually? Because this is a multi-dimensional planet. But y'all continue creating things, trying to bring up war and pain on this planet. They're not playing. We not playing. So y'all stay dangerous. No fear, the aliens here.
Go ahead, record.
Let go of his neck. He's not going
Stole the bike right out of a friend of mine's yard.
Let go of his shirt. Let go of his neck. Let go of his neck. Okay, you're fine. You ain't gotta hold his neck.
No, I didn't touch it. I did touch it. Come on, bro. I did touch it. For real, I did touch it.
Yeah, one of this kid over here, one of his friends stole a bike right out of a friend of mine's yard. Okay, my address is...
I'm gonna start this video off by saying anybody who's watching, especially if you're 9 ether and Caucasian, This video does not have any ego involved. And white. Because I know how some of y'all like the frog leap, the different low levels of consciousness thought processes. And I don't have time for that because we mature over here. But I don't know if I'm gonna post it to TikTok because they hella sensitive over here. This video does not create disunity, but it makes a lot of sense to me. For some of the white people who have contributed to the fall of consciousness of this planet.
No race, the Caucasian, the melanated, I love both race. I'm a Latino, so I just simply understand the science behind both races and how this ascension will be different for both. So first we have to understand that the melanated people were the original beings of this planet. Before this earth fell to a material plane, they were all vibrating on a spiritual plane. They were already at the fifth dimension, at the seventh, eighth, and ninth. They just simply fell in frequency. And this can also be referred to the Bible where it says the fallen angels. It was actually, the fallen gods who just simply fell into the material plane. They didn't fall from the sky. They just fell to the material plane from the spiritual realm. So for the Caucasians, this is actually the ascension for you guys, because you guys were genetically created on the material plane. And melanated people come from the spiritual realm. So that means that melanated people have cosmic intelligence, cosmic knowledge, cosmic ancestors, cosmic souls. So in regards, this is actually all eyes on the Caucasian race. This is all eyes on you guys, because you guys are the new species. You guys are the new species in the cosmos. That's why everybody in the corners of the galaxies is watching the Caucasian race, because they already know the gods are rising back up. They already know the Anunnaki gods are coming back into power and activating, because they're the ones with the ether, they're the ones with the DEA, they're the ones with the 144, they are the Etherians. Because when they die, they go back to being ether, because it's solid gas and all that stuff. It's all science and spirituality.
When you connect the times where the white people wanted to conquer and enslave the entire world, why do I gotta talk to you slow and talk to you like a child to tell you not to put your hand around someone's neck? Why do I gotta tell you that it's not okay to rape and separate kids from their families? Why do I gotta tell you that it's not okay to make shoes out of people's skin? Why do I gotta tell you that 9 ether women do experience pain? During the times of the past and even now, 9 ether beings had to literally put their head down and wait for white people to actually be in their right mind. I really like Avatar too, but I was getting so irritated in so many scenes. Literally, every time the governmental organized people showed up, they were always destroying nature, terrorizing people's homes. It just seems like we're moving further and further from the natural way of life because of the vibratory rate of them. Look at this, artificial womb facility. Okay, so for some reason, a part of my video had deleted, so I'm gonna have to re-record it. Just woke up though. You got the VR virtual reality. Don't you see everything that is done with the advancement of these technologies? It's taking you further away from tapping into your powers of connection to the cosmos. My point in saying this part of the video, what he had said made a lot of sense. I really try not to let learning my history, hearing the things that they're doing today, watching police brutality, all of that. Because it's like, why does your mind go to a negative place of narcissism? Thinking that you're better than somebody. A lot of ego. Even in this Avatar 2 movie, everywhere they go, they was being attacked and bothered by these people. The creators of this matrix and the low vibrational entities that help fuel this environment and reality that we're currently living in have no connection to the understanding of the universe. They're more 3D. Some of them are raising the vibration and getting with the shift, and some of them are not. We all just got different levels of consciousness. Why is it even considered a sport to hunt natural beings and animals of this planet? But it's just the nature in them. It's very 3D and low level. But y'all stay dangerous. Just recognize their state of consciousness when they do stuff like this. Because throughout history, we all just been waiting for them to get their minds together